Hey YouTube, it has been a while since I have recorded a GAC run, and we are right at the start here of another 5v5 run, currently in Kyber 2 still. So going up against JRV, which I assume might be a Vaanced alt just based on the name. So we'll have to go in and see if that is true or not. I am seeing here that he is running Lord Vader without the clones, with a tank cron, tank revive, and then a lot of tanks. So I'm going to go and do Bo-Katan Mandalore here, just because I feel like this should be a pretty decent way to go through and clear a non-clone Lord Vader. And I know this is one of Vance's favorite units. Let's see. Probably should have focused. Probably should have focused Royal Guard first. That's on me. Let's take out Commando here. Oh, that didn't kill Commando. Nice. Let's see. Put the armor on Bo-Katan. It's been a while since I've gotten to use Bo-Katan Mandalore to clear out a Lord Vader team. I feel like a lot of people in Kyber 2 are running the clones. So it is a bit of a different experience. I do really like the Bo-Katan Mandalore squad, and I feel like it's one of the things that I always kind of struggle with a bit in terms of playing in GAC is this, like, Bo-Katan Mandalore counters Lord Vader without clones, and that was kind of like the default assumption for so long. That now, I mean, she is a great tune still, and she does clear a lot of other teams, but my brain always goes, oh, is it worth it to use it for this, or to use her for that? Like, she's just so ingrained in my mind as the Lord Vader killer. So obviously this is not the cleanest kill here, but we'll make it work. Alright, cool. So that gets us started there. I mean, I also, in terms of just my typical approach, I really do like to take the Great Mother's Night Sister team up against this here. Let's see, because I do kind of want to save like the classic Night Sisters. I might do them for an Imperial Remnant team. So maybe I might try going in here with some of the lesser Night Sisters. I'll just throw a little Datacron on here real quick. I'm still getting used to that idea of having the 3 Datacron sets active at the same time here. So I'll go ahead, start by taking out Phalanx here, putting the Blessing on Morgan. Ah, man. Alright, let's start chipping away. Alright, Morgan's down. I usually like to focus Tarpals next. I'm going to be real with you. I don't know if there is like an optimal kill order here. This is the one that I just typically tend to go with. Come on, Tarpals. Okay, she's getting a little low. Okay, that's not good. Put that on Spirit. Probably should have packed a stronger team. Alright. I'm just going to throw this on auto, finish off this generator. I'm not getting the most efficient banners on my clears this GAC, but I'm feeling pretty confident. I do have a pretty substantial galactic power lead over this guy. So I think I'm probably going to use Slicker here. Let's see what I want to use. Could throw this on. I don't think I have necessarily too much else. I guess Tank Revive wouldn't be too bad. But I do kind of like the stacking offense here. Yeah, we'll give this a shot. Let's see. See how much damage I can get on Hondo at the start here. Alright, he's popping alt. He's gonna pop alt again in a second here. Alright, all his buddies. Oh, I forgot, no revives. Man. It's been a long time since I have fought a Hondo. Now I feel dumb. This whole time I've been like, oh, how do I work around the revive? But yeah, in alt, they don't revive. Alright, cool. And then I think easiest way to clear this out is probably going to be Adrad Leia. Let's find Jin. Use this sometimes just for the R2D2. Yeah, we'll run this one. Alright, let's see. We'll go this so we can bypass Taunt, and then we'll start whittling away at Ezra. And I have gotten better. I know it's been a long time since I have recorded a GAC, but I have gotten a lot better about calling Ezra, and not Ben. Let's see. Do that over there. Just waiting for damage immunity to drop off of him here. Hopefully before she gets ult. Well, she's got ult. He still has the damage immunity on. Okay. See if we can pop someone else's damage immunity here. Oh, damage immunity is off. I'm going to put this on though. No, it's probably not the most efficient use of that. Alright. Granted, I think most of this is not the most efficient way to go about this. I'll drop this. Let's see. Can clear him out. Alright, not bad. Yeah, I'll probably just use Bane. I mean, who knows? They might have some kind of crazy trap in the back line here that I'm going to wish I saved Bane for, but like I said, I'm feeling pretty confident that I can take him out pretty easily here. And then, yeah, I'm just going to use Inquisitors. Just throw one of these basic Datacrons on here. So, throw that out there. I'll go this. Clear the taunt off of there real quick. To him. Oh, shoot. Yeah, that was not the best ordering on that. Wow. Yeah. I don't have much that I can do other than just apologize to you all for that. Okay, so we are packing some GLs in the back, and we've got his Stranger. So let's see what we want to do about this. So Katano without Ezra, I feel like is not too hard to clear out here. What do I have left in terms of GLs? Let's see. Balin does an alright job. Let's see for Jabba. Looks like some people have had success taking Jabba out with Queen Amidala, and I didn't find a nice spot for her on defense here. So yeah, maybe I will take her on offense. Give this a shot. I think I have a support Kron left. I do. And then I'll take maybe Shock T. It seems like it's either Shock T or maybe Echo. I don't have Echo's Zeta. I do have Shock T's Zetas. And I don't know how much that's even going to matter. So I'll take these in here. I've never done this counter before. I mean, it's probably pretty obvious that I'm kind of just mashing buttons here, but seems like it's working. At least so far. Chrysanthemum is pretty persistent here. Just keep trying to whittle away. Might honestly just throw this on auto, see how it goes. Alright, yeah. Quadme with the support crown seems perfectly capable of taking out a standard Jabba lineup. I imagine Relic Delta helps quite a bit for that. I'm going to be honest, I don't know exactly what takes out the Stranger. I'm wondering if maybe I might have some luck. I know his Datacron's not fully powered up. He doesn't have the advanced maul. Might be able, he's missing a couple Zetas. Might be able to take that out with Kenobi. In terms of Ahsoka, it is Relic 10 Ahsoka. I am assuming Tank Revive. So that's going to be kind of a pain in the butt to deal with here. Let's see, because I know going the Fulcrum route for Ahsoka doesn't have Wat Tambor. I might be able to use JML here. What else does he have up top? Yeah, no, there's nothing I'm really worried about there. Might give this a shot. Run JML. Could go and try and get the extra armor shreds. Run something like this. I'll just give me marked. I don't necessarily want to be marking people. That I might want to save. Dispel debuffs. Health and protection might actually be the way to go. Alright, we'll see. This might be a two-shot, but let's go in here and try and clear out Ahsoka. Might try and actually clear out a couple of the ads here. Then I can just focus on armor shreds. Alright, I think I might just throw this on auto and just see if they can take her down and inflict enough armor shreds to make something happen here before the time runs out. Might have to look up a solo Tano clear here. I figured he'd probably try and hide something in the back. I already used Great Mothers. Already used Quadme. Finn is on defense. Maybe. Maybe like a bounty hunters team, potentially. I don't know. It looks like the armor shreds are starting to get to her, but that timer is running mighty low. I was too busy looking at backup counters too. I did not see if we already whittled through the cron or not. Alright, we're gonna time out here. Okay, I'm gonna try Kenobi here. Let's see, did I use... Yeah, I already used General Kenobi. So I'll have Mace come in as the tank here. Let's see what this is capable of here. I don't even know who to necessarily clear first. Maybe just get rid of the chance to revive. Should probably go after Star Killer so he doesn't drop Star Destroyer on me. But Maul seems to be getting a lot of assists rolling here. Oh, that's just a Star Destroyer. Okay. Not ideal. Let's see how many of these guys I can take out. Wondering if it might be worth it to pop the half alt. Part of my problem is I don't really read a lot of the kits of some of these new tunes when they come out. My general policy is to throw some of the new stuff on defense, let them worry about it, and then when my opponent does the same thing and I have to worry about it, it's a bit of a pain. I am thankful he doesn't have spider legs maul. This seems like it would make this a lot more of a pain. Alright, so we'll nuke him out. Okay, that wasn't nearly as bad as I was expecting. So if I hop up top here, got Finn. Could bring Malgus. Malgus would probably wreck Finn pretty easily. Oh shoot. That's not good. That attacker cron, man. Let's see. Well, that was me overestimating the Sith Empire. And he's probably going to be stun locked. If he does get a chance to take another turn, he might be able to do something. But I think this is looking like he's pretty much done. So, take a look at Mon Mothma here. Mothma with Luthen. 501st. Looks like should be... Oh, I used gas. Yep. That's on me. Bring CLS in. Getting a lot of lag. Do the turn meter boost. Let's see. Other options to take out Finn. Probably use Treya. Assuming the game doesn't crash here. I'm going to be pretty disappointed if I end up losing my CLS team to a crash. Okay, cool.
We're certainly lucky that you are on our side. My goodness. Hey, well, over here. Dear, dear. My goodness. Dear,
All right, cool. Might just send CWAT into here. Just I don't feel like dealing with this. Still getting some pretty serious lag. I don't know if this has to do with those back-end changes that CG was talking about. Oops, throw this on there. Alright, well, we lost him. Oh, we're hitting the lag again. There we go. Okay. Dude, just survive a couple more seconds. Alright, I think we're good. Alright. Take a look at fleets. Oh, a different fleet lineup than I was originally expecting. Let's see. Probably just do profundity versus profundity. Rebels. Yeah, this should be a pretty easy clear. I'll rip my Y-wing. Home one. Let's go ahead and take some bounty hunters in. Stop with the laser, dude. One more to go. How do I want to go about this? I might try Chimera. I'll rip Vader. Let's get Defender out. Oh, that's unlucky. All right. That was dumb. Let's see. Oh man, I need to stop making dumb choices. 'Cause this is gonna suck. Not a bad run, but I probably could have done a little bit better there. Let's just finish this off. I don't even think I need to bring reinforcements. Alright. Not the cleanest, but salvaged. Another question is, how do I crack through this? I know some people were saying, oh, Fennec. I used Fennec, unfortunately. Huh. Balin. I mean, Relic Delta is really going to be working against me with that one. Who else do I have that has Armor Shred? Balin might still be my best hope here. Let's see what these people can do before the time runs out. I feel like no matter what, it's gonna come down to the wire. And I'm pretty much just gonna want to bank on those armor shreds making this possible. Fennec's gone. I used Bo-Katan Mandalore. I'm trying to think of what other options I might have here. Could just go and assume that he doesn't have what it takes to full clear me and kind of put it on him. If it does get to that point where I do run out of options, I might just end the recording and then come back in the morning, which granted, I probably will come back tomorrow and record at least like a little bit of a segment here. Just because go in and kind of try and see what options I've got. Or see what the battle ends up at. I'm still taking a look to see if I can find any cleanups here. Maldalorians. I'll give it a shot. Granted, that's someone saying 3v3, but granted, assumedly a 5v5 should be easier than a 3v3 for cleanups here. Alright, well, there goes Balin. Oh, they did it. Alright, so that is a full clear. Honestly, some of these were very sloppy. I did have to 2-tap Galat, and then I did 2-tap Negotiator and Finn. In terms of defensives, though, I did feel like I did set a pretty strong defense. First and foremost, running a pretty nerfed Ray team, just due to the fact that Ezra is on the other side with Tano down below, and then also running Barris shifted over to the Stranger, still running the Barris Kron, just in terms of hoping the healer does something with Luminara. Went a little more filler on the top side. Did manage to max out the Fallen Vader Kron, so just going to see how that ends up going. Managed to get him up to Relic 5, got his Zetas and Omicrons on there, so figured may as well throw this on here and see how that goes. I'm using the Boba Fett Focus Datacron as my Jabba team this time, just because I know it can be a bit of a pain. I'm not really expecting it to hold, but I am expecting it to absorb and kind of waste some of their more potent counters. And then down below, I do have my pirates. I have Lord Vader and clones. We got Mace Windu, and I've got Stranger. I'm not expecting him to clear this bottom zone. In the back here, at least at the start, I am running just 3 teams that are not necessarily like fully filler, but nothing too crazy in terms of like a surprise in the back line there. And then for fleets, I am running the Scumbag R10 Leviathan fleet, just because I'm hoping that can kind of trip up if they're not expecting it. And then as well, these two I feel like are pretty standard for defense alongside Leviathan. This has been kind of, I go back and forth on whether I set the Scumbag defense or not, but I do like running these 3 on defense. So we'll see how well this holds. I'll be back tomorrow and we'll check in and see if he attacks. Hey YouTube, as promised, back again near the end of the GAC event here, just to do kind of a post-battle sort of analysis and kind of check in on things. So pretty certain I'm winning this one. I don't think he touched the top area, which was kind of surprising. That's intentionally the kind of weaker zone. Down below, though, he fumbled a battle against Lord Vader, and then through what appears to be the kitchen sink at the Stranger team, didn't really make too much progress there. And then, yeah, he did one-shot Pirate King Hondo. So, all in all, not too bad of a run. As anticipated, this Stranger team is absolutely insane. So I'm hoping I can get some more holds with this going forward. I'll kind of reassess. I know Pirate King Hondo seems to be a pretty easy counter, but he does eat SLKR, which SLKR counters, I feel like, half of the teams in this game, at least. So good to have someone to just sponge that up. Lord Vader can be a little bit finicky, I feel like, trying to take him out with the clones. So I like having him there as well to kind of eat a strong team. I feel like Mace also usually able to eat a strong team. I've heard that Darth Malgus and the Sith Empire kind of tear these people apart. Essentially, what I would be banking on is either Relic Delta making a difference there, or even just saying, hey, Malgus counters a lot of teams right now, serving kind of a similar purpose to Pirate King Hondo, of just kind of eating that team, preventing them from using it elsewhere. Um, but yeah, thank you all so much for watching round one of this GAC. I am this weekend going to be out of town, so I probably won't be able to record. Because let's see, next GAC. So today, offense. Tomorrow would be setting defense. Saturday would be offense. So I probably won't be able to record round two. Might be able to get round three in. And if I do get round three recorded, I will also include a little post-game analysis for how round two goes. But yeah, I'm happy to be back and recording. Still feeling pretty sick, unfortunately, but hoping that I'm getting better um, at some point here. But yeah, thank you all so much, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye.